So let's see if everything's working. What we're going to do today is just a couple of kilometres on Zwift, because every Halloween Zwift does something hilarious, and this Halloween is no different, because this Halloween we're all dressed as ghouls. Should be fairly hilarious. Let's find the screen for you, and we'll do a couple of kilometres of running on Zwift. We're in London today. It's the London course today. I've just been out for a 10-mile run, so I don't want to do very far, but I couldn't resist the opportunity to just get on Zwift and have a little look. Let me just find out where I am on Facebook here so I can actually reply to anyone who messages me. There we are. Okay. So just if you want to message me, if you're watching on Facebook, if you do watch on Facebook and you want to send me a message, then by all means do. I can see Facebook chat. Got my Zwift bottles. That's the old logo. Can you see it? That's the old logo there. That's the new logo there. It's a bit fatter, isn't it? Okay, I suppose we should start running, really, shouldn't we? Oh, hang on a minute. Now it says broadcast interrupted. What's going on here? Dropped frames. Why has it stopped? Are we back on? We seem to have a frames problem. We back on. Come on. Let's go here. Let's get going. Why am I not broadcasting? See, I've got nothing there. I've got the old screen whizzing around there. So I don't know if anyone can watch or anyone is watching. If you're watching, send me a message on Facebook to say you're watching, because from what I can see, it doesn't look like anyone can see. It looks like we're not broadcasting. I don't know if that is the case or not. Seems to be alright on the encoder. Okay, Tom, thank you. And you can see it all right, can you? Because it seems to me like I'm all stopped here. Oh well, okay, let's just get running. I'm only going to do 2 kilometres just to show you the ghouls, the weird Zwift ghouls. Let's start. And the other thing we need to do is camera angles so that you can see stuff. Sorry, forgot about that as well. Because it's more fun when you've got weird camera angles looking at people's faces. Bear with me. And that one. And that one. Oh. And that one too. Oh, come on. Right. Zwift camera angles. Yes, please. Hopefully this will work. Okay, hopefully camera angles will work as well now. Bet they don't, I bet they don't. Bet the camera angles stay as they are. Rubbish. It always takes me about 6 years to get going on this thing. Camera angles aren't working, are they? Come on, camera. Come on. Ah, there we go. Okay, good. Right, so what am I? Some kind of witch face? There's Frankenstein. I love it. That is so cool, isn't it? I think last year, I can't remember what they had last year, I think they had little ghoulish bikes or something that you rode on. I look. Oh dear. Oops. Okay. Okay, we're not going to go far. So this is the London course on Zwift. Because it's Halloween, Zwift have given everyone ghoulish, spooky masks to wear. So I thought it'd be fun to just do a couple of kilometres around the London course so we can have a look at people. There are over 1,500 people riding. It's becoming ever more popular, really is. It's such a good training platform. If you get bored of running on the treadmill or riding on your trainer, this really helps the time go by. I must admit, I've never run on a treadmill in trail shoes before. I couldn't be bothered to change out of my trail shoes and put my road shoes on, so we're in Speedgoat 2s, Hoka Speedgoat 2s, running on the treadmill. It doesn't look like everyone's got a ghoulish mask on though. Not all the riders have, from what I can see. Go a bit faster. You see the headlight on the floor there? It's as though I'm wearing a head torch. If you're watching this either live or after the event and you don't know what Zwift is, you've got no idea, then it's an online game that started for cycling, used as a training tool and a racing tool. There are races that go on Zwift, and a workout tool. And they introduced running about a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago. And they've been kind of slowly developing it ever since. And all the people on the right hand side are real people. They're running or riding on their trainers like I am in my shed or in their garage or in their kitchen or bedrooms. And it's all real time, and you can talk to people, you chat to people, or you can just give people a thumbs up, like a well done. It's a really fun social way of doing some boring, lonely training. Top left, you can see my heart rate, 126 at the moment in zone 2. Just under that, 46 calories burned, and I'm running at 6.5k a minute. 6.5 minutes per kilometre, rather. Under that you can see my splits, so I've not done 1 kilometre yet. Estimated time for that kilometre is going to be about 7.5 minutes. Still think I've got connection problems. Oh, that's nice. Big pumpkin. Because normally on Facebook I can see myself in the game, but all I've got is my logo. So I don't know why it's not showing me anything. Go out of Facebook and log back in again, see what happens then. Oh, there we are. Yeah, no, I can see myself now. Post the link over at Zwift Runners, shall we? I feel like I could probably do more than a couple of K actually. Maybe we'll do 5k. See what happens. So if you are watching live, if you want to send me a message, I think I can see Facebook chat. I don't often look at chat, but I've just broadcast on Facebook today just to see if it's any different. And so if you want to say hi, Facebook chat, and I'll see if I can see. If I can't, I apologise. But you could also tell me if the stream is okay, if the music's too loud, if my voice is distorting, things like that. Just help me out with my stream a bit for the future. We're not going to do very far this morning. I've already been out for a run outdoors done 10 miles outdoors already this morning, so I don't want to run too far on the treadmill now, but I just thought because I've got a nice ghoulish face, it might be quite fun to do a few kilometres on Zwift as it's Halloween. Difficult to tell whether I can see chat or not because it keeps jumping in and out of connection. I don't know whether it's my phone or whether it is the broadcast that's playing up. Not to worry. At least I've already hit my steps target for the day. My watch has just buzzed at me. I'm just going to film on my camera for a second. I took my GoPro out with me on the trails this morning, so I haven't actually finished doing that video, so I'll do that now. It's a bit wobbly, a bit wonky. I couldn't finish today without just showing you Zwift, because every Halloween on Zwift they do something silly. Zwift, if you don't know, it's an online cycling and running platform. You can run in real time with other people on a treadmill, so it makes treadmill running a bit less boring, and I love it. So this is Zwift here. So I've got my big TV screen. It's a virtual world. This virtual world is actually a replication of London. And because it's Halloween, we're all dressed in spooky masks. So when it changes in a minute, you can see that's me running there. My face is a witch. I've got a witch's hat on. Thing is, if you've never seen Zwift before, you won't know that that's weird. Normally I just have a normal, human face, but because it's Halloween, it's a bit different. So I'm just doing a few kilometres on Zwift, just because it's Halloween, and that'll be me finished for the day of running. So I'll have run about 20k by the time I've finished. fun watching a load of Frankensteins ride past you. I wonder if it's going to be permanently nighttime. Thanks for the ride, Anguille. So I think we're about halfway through. I'll do another 2.5k, finish on 5k, and that'll be 21 kilometres for the day. So that's perfectly enough running. Don't need to do any more than that. I'm trying to do 100 kilometres a week at the moment, which is about 62 miles, you know, so somewhere in between 60 and 70 miles a week, and at least 1,000 metres of elevation gain. Obviously, I'm not going to get any elevation gain on Zwift, but outdoors I can run close. I'm close to the South Downs, so I can run on the hills there. And yeah, so I'm in training for 3 races. Well, it was 4 races, but I've done 1 at the weekend, so I've got 3 more races before the end of the year, which I want to kind of try and be a little bit competitive at. I'm by no means going to win any races, but I want to try and do some personal best times. So I ran the Beachy Head Marathon on Saturday, which is along the south coast of the UK from Eastbourne. Actually goes inland from Eastbourne and then loops back and comes back along the coast. It's quite hilly, and I managed to do that in my best time ever. I knocked a good 20 odd minutes, 22 minutes off my previous best time, so I finished in 3 hours and 38. So I'm very, very pleased with that. And annoyingly, that was Saturday. Annoyingly, on Sunday I realised I still had to make up 22 kilometres to make my 100 kilometres for the week. So I had to do a half marathon on Zwift on Sunday. So I just took it really, really slowly. Had a rest day yesterday, so we're back on it again today. I've just done 16 kilometres, 10 miles on the hills, and then thought I'd come back and do a few kilometres on Zwift in my Halloween get-up. And here we are. A lot of people still questioning foot pods and what to use. If you're on a PC or a Mac, I'd just recommend just get a Garmin foot pod, a standard Ant Plus Garmin foot pod, and that will link up to Zwift. You can calibrate the foot pod within Zwift, and it should all work perfectly well. Excuse me. Do you know what? I could wear a witch hat. Tom says I could have at least worn a real witch hat. I could have, and in fact there is one in the house, because Elsa has got one. It's a purple one. Now you've made me want to go and get it. Oh. No, look, I can't be bothered to. It's all the way in the house there. So, yes, foot pods. Garmin foot pod. That will be the simplest, most straightforward way of getting on Zwift using a PC or a Mac. If you've got an iOS device, an iPad, iPhone, you can still access Zwift, download the app, but connecting is a little bit more, well, it's not that much more tricky. It's just a little bit more annoying because a Bluetooth foot pod is what's required as opposed to an ANT plus foot pod. So you need to buy a Bluetooth smart foot pod. They're more expensive, well, they can be more expensive, because the one that everyone seems to like is called the Stride, STRYD, and the Stride foot pod is like, is it $200, 150 quid? So it's very expensive. You can get cheaper ones, but I find a lot of problems with them. Battery life is an issue for me, and problems with calibration, because the Bluetooth foot pods can hold a calibration within the foot pod themselves, and then you also calibrate on Zwift and you've got two different calibrations fighting with each other. It gets very confusing to try and work out a correct calibration and to get your speed and your cadence all ticking over nicely. So it is an issue for me, having tested 3 or 4 of them. Thank you for the ride on, Parshan. Thanks very much. So if you have to get a Bluetooth foot pod, then you have to, and that's just the way it is. There is a kind of in-between option whereby you can buy a chest strap called the 4i, what's it called now? I can't remember what it's called, but it's by 4i, and it's a chest strap, and that will convert your Garmin foot pod signal into a Bluetooth signal, so that's quite handy. There's also something called a WASP cable, C-A-B-L-E, and that does the same thing, converts your ANT plus signal into a Bluetooth signal. So you can try that route. If you're at a gym, some gyms have a tread tracker or Wahoo Connect, or they just transmit Bluetooth direct from the treadmill, so you don't need a foot pod. The speed is broadcast direct from the treadmill and Zwift can pick it up, but it's finding a gym that has those treadmills, because they're quite expensive. Certainly my gym locally here doesn't have those treadmills. And if you're interested in cycling on Zwift, which is where it all started, you need a trainer. There's 3 options there as well. You can buy yourself a very expensive smart trainer, and a smart trainer such as the Tax Neo or the Wahoo Kicker, they will simulate gradient for you. So if you go up a hill, the resistance will change on the bike and it'll be harder to push up the hill. It generates power, which can be read by Zwift. The next option is to have a dumb trainer with a power meter, and Zwift will calculate your speed using the power meter. And the third and cheapest option is to just have a dumb trainer with a speed and cadence sensor on your back wheel, and Zwift will connect to that speed and cadence sensor and it will automatically determine your power and your speed. But that's not as accurate. It's called Z power. It's a kind of way that Zwift have worked out of kind of estimating the power you're generating on your bike. You won't feel any resistance, you won't feel the climbs, and if you don't set up your bike correctly, then you won't be very accurate. So you'll either be going way faster than you should be or way slower than you should be on Zwift. I must admit, since running started on Zwift, my cycling has really dropped off. I used to cycle very regularly on Zwift, and I just don't do it often enough anymore. Let me just look at my phone. Just done another 10 miles and was smiling all the way around. Well done, Dave. Thank you. Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it? There's a really good lively Zwift community that you can tap into. Certainly on Facebook there are groups like Zwift Riders and Zwift Runners, but there's a multitude of other groups covering lots of different things. So there's a Zwift group just for ladies, for women, Zwift Masters for the older generation of runners and riders. There's one called Zwift Moaners or something, or I can't remember what it's called now. I haven't joined that group, but it's for people who want to complain about stuff going wrong on Zwift. Do what? Oh, get the... I must be getting these messages really late then, I'm sorry. No, I'm not getting it, I can't be bothered now. I'm only doing another kilometre. But I feel fresh, you know. It's amazing. I feel like I could carry on running. But I've got a house to tidy and washing up to do, and sooner or later it'll be time to collect the kids. So I did only plan to come on here and do a couple of kilometres. So I'm going to end up doing 5k. That's plenty. Yes, I was talking about the Zwift community. There's also a page called Zwift Community Live. If you're interested in live streaming, live broadcasts of cycle races, running as well, over at Zwift Community Live you'll find lots of different broadcasts covering lots of different events, lots of different subjects. People will be giving talks while running or riding, and that's a nice place to go to interact with the Zwift community. You see in the bottom corner there, 1,635 plus people riding Zwift, running on Zwift. Here in the UK it's the middle of the day, most people are at work. But there's people all around the world. Look, you see the country flags there: Japan, USA, Belgium, Canada, China, Australia, Norway, Germany. All over the world, people are running on Zwift, people are cycling on Zwift. South Korea there, Jinwoo. Is that Thailand? Just under me, not sure. So just over 500 metres left to run. Get a steady 5k in, go and have a shower. Do let me know in the comments what the stream has been like, if it's been problematic for you, if it's been choppy, if there's been any distortion, dropouts, anything like that. Just give me a shout and just let me know what it's looking like. I've been trying honestly for years, 2 years, I've been trying to kind of perfect how the stream looks. I've been using different software and different broadcast suites to try and get it to work properly. You know, I haven't got endless amounts of cash to spend on huge graphics cards and all sorts, but hopefully I'm getting somewhere near a decent stream. Just coming into Trafalgar Square. Big grin on my face. That's Nelson's column there, except in Zwift it's not Nelson at the top, it's a cyclist. And we're just going up the mile now. We're not going to get very far up the mile before I stop, but this is where you come at the end of the London Marathon. London Marathon finishes on the mile, coming down the mile, and all around here is where you meet your friends and family and pick up your luggage, your bags from the lorries. Just on the left there is Horse Guards Parade, and that's a massive meet and greet point after the London Marathon. Okay, there we go. Thanks very much for joining me, guys. We'll do that again sometime. So, wait for menu to come up. There it is. Click menu. Click end run, and it shows us a little so we've got a ride on from Thomas and from Graham and from Stu. Thank you for those guys. And that was the route we took along the Thames, and then just up the mile. This is the mile here, and this is Horse Guards Parade just here, that little patch of brown land there. Okay, thanks very much for watching, guys, and see you again for another Film My Run, Zwift run, or maybe even one day I might do another Zwift ride and a race on Zwift. That's 21k today, that's good. It's not even 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Excellent. See you guys.